and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today we are going to make some cards using the Ice Cream Girls from Clever Prints. I'm just deciding which stencil I want to use. Actually, I might use the cupcake one. So yeah, I thought we'd do just a few cards today, just a couple, and sort of go from there really. I'm trying to work out. Oh, I like that. I think that section. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab an ink, and I'm thinking of going for something really nice and bright. So let's have a look. Oh, what about Twisted Citron? I think that would be quite nice. I'm going to use one of these brushes from Lisa Horton. So get some ink on there, and then we are just going to get that in all those grooves. Okay. But yeah, I'm thinking a nice bright background will be lovely. So I'm going to do the whole piece, I think, because I don't know, I think it'll work nice as a backing paper, and then use our images to be the focal point. I think that would be quite nice. So I would advise though, when doing this, do tape your thing down, because I'm wishing I'd done that. I say it every time. I always say I'm going to tape it down, and I never ever do, because as you can see, it is moving. So okay, so there's that. How nice does that look? That looks lovely. Right, I'm just going to go around the edges now of my piece, just to bring in. I'm just going to try and take some of that ink off my mat for it, so I don't have to add any more. Okay, maybe need to add a little bit more. Yeah, I like that. I think that looks really, really nice. Right, okay, so that is our background. So I think that is a really nice bright background, so I think we've achieved that, which is quite nice. Now before I do anything else, I am just going to clear off that ink like so, because we don't want that ink on there, do we? Right, okay, so now that I've got that, it's now deciding what we're going to use. I think I want to use this one, the Just Fab one. But you know what? I think I want to turn this into a oh, no, I'm not going to use that one, because I want to do a shaker card with those ones. So we'll do that one next. So let's use a Sunday, because I think a Sunday will be nice, and they'll just pop out lovely on there. Yeah, I like that. Oh, although, do I want that one? So as you can see, I've already done a lot of prep work with this. I think that one, yeah. With these stamps, I've already had, yeah, really, really nice play with them. I'm going to have that, Sweet Treats. Actually, do you know what? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. We do have these words, which I think might be nice instead of the Sweet Treats. So yeah, I like that, lovely. Now, do I want it to be on anything? So these are the dies. So the die set that I'm using here is called Ice Cream Dies. Absolutely gorgeous. And as you can see, I've already done lots of die cutting, and I think I want to bring in a few strawberries. So what I've done with the strawberries is I've cut them out in green, and I've cut them out in red. So we'll build them up together. So yeah, so we're using, for this card, we're using the Just Fab, no, we're not using that one at all, Dawn. We are using the 1 scoop or 2 stamp set for this card, and then we are using the Ice Cream Dies die set, and then the stencil that we're using is called So Sweet. So that's what we're using for this this card. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to cut the top off our strawberry like so, and then grabbing my glue. Now I think this one is blocked because I didn't pop in my, oh there we go, oh look at that, I unblocked it. How cool is that? I never unblock them like that, but we did today, so it was meant to be. And then I'm just going to glue this on, just line it up with that V bit like so, and then that's going to give us our green strawberry top, because I thought how nice would it be to have just a couple of strawberries just at the bottom of here as well. So let's do the same with this one. Okay, so I'm going to line that up. Okay, there's something rocking and I'm not quite sure what. I don't know if you can hear it. Actually, I think it's my camera. I think my camera's making really strange noises. It's making really, really strange noises, actually. So I'm thinking just something like that. Actually, I'm going to do another smaller one. I was thinking of having two big ones, but I think just the small ones will do for this. So yeah, so this is our first card. So like I said, I did lots of prep work so that you guys didn't have to sit through all the colouring, and I know you do like to watch the colouring, but I think sometimes it's also nice for a nice quick easy project as well. So that's what I'm thinking. So I'm just going to put these back. So these are just little ID cases, so I'm just going to pop these back in here, ready to use another day. So I just went through, do you know what, I got rid of loads of scrap cardstock just by doing some die cutting, like bulk die cutting. I'm going to do it more often because what a difference. What a difference. Right, I'm going to stop my camera and restart it because it's my camera that's making a funny noise. So I'll be back in a second. Right, I'm hoping that that's better. Yeah, hopefully. I don't know what was going on with my camera there. Really, really strange. I'm going to raise this up, so let's get some cardboard out and let's raise it up. I'm just going to snip some bits so that, yeah, we have them. And then let's start gluing these down. So I love using cardboard, and I definitely think it saves it going to the recycle. Well, we are recycling it, and it's saving so much money. Trust me, it saves a fortune. I used to spend, on average, a month about £5–6 for my foam, and I haven't bought foam. I'm still using what's in my stash. I still have quite a lot in my stash. But it's just stuff that was gifted to me. I have I think about 3 A4 sheets left, but it's all tiny stuff. Yeah, I haven't bought any foam at all for, at least a year, easily. I can't remember the last time, so imagine how much money I've saved over that year. I mean, technically I haven't saved it because I've ended up spending it on other supplies, but yeah. So there you go. But I just think it's an amazing way of using up bits and pieces. I will eventually get around to using the last of my foam, but not just yet. There's just so much of it. I really like this lovely. However, now I'm thinking that, is it going to be okay? I'm going to have to pop it. Oh, actually, do you know what about on there? What about at the top? I might do it at the top. Right, I'm going to raise these up as well. So I'm not worried that my strawberries are missing like the back and not the back end, sorry. Oh, what do you call it? Where the circles are. Although that looks a bit obvious. I'm thinking I want some black card behind there. Actually, I've got a little bit of this. I can use that. Waste not, want not. That's what I say, right? And then if I stick that on there, yeah, perfect. And then I'm just going to cut around it. Okay, much better. So we've got red and we have, what do you call it? I've got red and black, so it sort of fits a little bit better, doesn't it? So we're going to stick that on there. So that's just going to sit in there. And then I want this one, I think, yeah. So I'm not going to put this on dimension, but it's going to be slightly tucked under and slightly on there. So yeah, I like that. And then I'm going to have that one just there. And I'm not going to put this one on dimension either. I'm going to leave that one just like that behind the glass. And then, although I think the lovely, yeah, I'm going to put the lovely there. I just think that's going to work a little better. So let's pop our glue on. Now, if I wanted to raise this up, I could just get the other lovelies that I've already die cut and then build this up, and that would give you the dimension for this, but as it is, I don't want the dimension on this one, so I quite like it. Now, I am sorry, the lady is in the background snoring away, but she has been wanting my attention all day, so the fact that she's asleep is really, really good. Let me just move this water that my gorgeous daughter filled up for me. How gorgeous is that? That just looks fab. I love that. Doesn't that look fab? Right, I do need my glue eraser because we do have bits of glue on there. It's the only thing I don't like about using shiny card. But since I saw this on Squidgecraft's channel when I first started watching her, I knew I had to get one. So thank you, honey. Right, okay, I'm gonna grab my gems. So I have had a little tidy up on my desk, so my gems are no longer on the desk, which is probably a really good thing. Now, what do we want? What gems do we want? I'm determined to use most of these this year. I want to use them all this year, but oh, I tell you what else I bought. My picky up tool isn't working, so I got myself a posh one, and this one is from Lisa Horton Crafts. So on one end is your picky up tool and it has a lid, and on the other end is like a really sharp pointy tool. How cool is that? So we'll use this one. I'm thinking I'm gonna go, oh Lord, oh, I'm wondering if, look at that, sorry, oh, I'm wondering if you can buy the ends to them. That would be quite cool if you can. Oh no. I'm just making sure. Sometimes they have a coating left on. There we go. Much, much better. So I'm going to go with the reds. Oh, if I can. And there's one. Because who doesn't love a few gems? I'm wondering. One more red. We've got one more red. Oh, how weird is that? One just stuck to me. I think actually I want that maybe there and then there. Yeah, I'm liking that. I really, really like that. So let's get these stuck down. And then I think we'll make one more card. We're going to do a shaker card, but it's going to be a shaker panel. So there. How gorgeous is that? Isn't that lovely? So let me just move these out of the way. So I'm going to need a piece of acetate for this. So I am going to go and do that now. Where are they from? In here, aren't they? So I'm going to go and get all the bits and pieces that we need and decide which stamps. Well, I already know which stamp set we're going to use. We're going to use the Just Fab ones. I don't know if you've seen, I already cut loads and loads of them out because they're going to go in the shaker pocket. So I'm thinking that one. Yeah. I might use the, I don't know, might go and get that one. Anyway, I'll go and get everything I need for the second card and then I'll be back. Okay, so I am back. Right, we're going to use this stencil. So this stencil is called So Sweet, and it is just of lollipops. And no, it's not called So Sweet. That one's called So Sweet, isn't it? Hey, honestly, this is why you want to put all your bits and pieces away. I'm sure it's not called So Sweet. I think it's called Lollipop. Let me just double check. Yeah, it's called Lollipop. So that's the stencil that we are going to use today. There is in fact 3 stencils, so I'm not sure if I've showed you them all. So the 3 stencils are So Sweet, Chalky Biscuit, and the one that we're using today is Lollipop. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous stencil. So we're using those. The stamp sets, if I haven't showed you all the stamp sets, there's Just Fab, which is the one that we are going to use today. There is Ice Cream. There is 1 scoop or 2, which is the one that we've just used. There is Cake. I mean, these are just all fab. There's So Sweet, and then there's this one, which is All Things Nice. So those are the stamp sets within the Ice Cream Girl collection. And then we also have some, what do you call them? Dies. So we've got ice cream dies. This is the one. So we use the strawberries, the 2 strawberries in this one on the last card. So there's that one. This one is called Starburst, which I'm thinking I may use in this because that Starburst is just gorgeous. So as you can see, I've already cut it out a few times on the back, and then it also has some triangle layering dies in there, which I think is really, really cool and fab to have. So there's that. And then the last die set is this one, which is called Sweet Treat Dies. So I'm actually thinking of getting out the words from this one. So I really like that. The what you call it, the ice cream is just fabulous. I love it. Really, really nice die. So that's what we're going to use today, like on this card, sorry. So I'm just going to put them just off to one side a second. We also have some gorgeous, gorgeous cabochons. Now each of the cabochons do come with a can't remember which ones came with which, but they come with a tag, which I think is fab, and they're absolutely gorgeous. So I'm thinking of putting a few of these in, maybe looking for, so let's have a look. We want the flattest ones that we can find. I don't know whether I'm going to put them in the shaker or whether we're going to put them around the shaker, because they're just gorgeous. So I think I might actually put them on top of the shaker. So we'll glue them on. Right, just move these little gorgeous tag stamps. I mean, there's little jelly babies and all sorts. What about, we could always do, you know, all the different, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, there's a lollipop. So I'm wondering whether we do the lollipops. And there's one. I love those little jelly babies. They're so gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Right, I think definitely want to use that one because it's got the, like, the sprinkles on. So I'm thinking maybe 5 or 6 lollies might do. Let's see what we've got. I know I've already used quite a few lollies up, so I'm not sure how many I'm going to have left. Definitely use that one. Don't know if I want to use the ice creams. If we have to, we will. What's in this one? So let's have a look in this one. That one's a sweetie. Oh, it's more of a mirror, isn't it, that one? Then oh, they're gorgeous. I love those ice creams. I love the texture and everything to them. I just think they are absolutely fabulous. Right, what's in here? Oh, we've got a donut and croissants, and oh, how cool are these? They're just absolutely fabulous. Let's have a look what's in the purple one. Oh, how nice. It's the first time I've really looked at them. I've used, like I said, I've used a few of them, but it's the first time I've looked right the way through them. But how gorgeous are them? So it looks to be that you get 10 in each pack, which I think is a really good amount. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's have a look at the chocolate one. You know we need to have a look at the chocolate one. So I think I'm going to end up using, yeah, I might use that pink one there. So we'd only need one more. Oh, there's a chocolate lolly, but it doesn't really go, does it? Oh, how cool is that? That's just fab, isn't it? I wonder what that's a bottle of. I love, oh, yeah, just absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I love them. I really do. Right, that's all donuts, different style donuts. So I think that we do have some ice creams in here, so we'll go with the ice creams. Yeah, we'll go with that one. So yeah, nearly use that whole box up. But yeah, absolutely fab. So there you go. Actually, do you know what? Let's put these in there so that, yeah, it's pointless having a big box for them all. So move them out of the way. Right, so I have a piece of acetate here, and it's just acetate that I've kept off stamp sets and things like that. And what I do here is I have my little mini scoreboard. You can use your big scoreboard, it's just my mini one's much easier. Now my card base is 4 1/8 by 5 7/8. So I'm going to cut this down to 4 1/2 by 6 1/4, I think. Okay, so and what I'm going to do is I'm going to score on every side. I want to score 1/4 inch, so, and that's on every side, like so. So we're just making a panel, making sure that you can get that really nicely scored down. So 1/4 inch every side. Okay, and then now this is quite thick acetate. Like I said, most of my acetate comes from, I'm just going to turn it this way because it's, with me being right-handed, it's easier just doing it this way. Yeah, with it being off a stamp set, I think it was off, you can get them there, I think it was actually more off a die set than a stamp set, but they're really, really thick. So once we've done that, I'm just going to burnish them, all those folds, and then I'm just going to double check because I have a feeling it might not, it might be a bit too big. Yeah, just a touch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in another score line. So this is going to be 1/2 inch. So let's really get that in there. And then, are we okay that side? So let's have a look where those score lines are. I think this will come in just a little bit more on that side. So you want it so that you've got a border, because like I said, this is going to be a panel. So once you've done that, you want to burnish down all of your score lines. So I've ended up with 1/2 inch on two sides and 1/4 inch on the other sides. I don't know, my maths today, my measuring isn't proven to be very good. I've been struggling a lot lately with my maths. I was always quite good at it. But yeah, I don't know, I just can't seem to work anything out at present. And then we're just going to go with this last bit. Okay, so now that we've done that, just just make sure this is all down. What we're wanting to do is these corner bits we want to cut out. Now this is no good to put glitter in, so if you want a shake art with glitter, this is definitely not a good one because it can leak out of these corner bits where we cut the corners off, just to make you aware. But it is perfect for like sequins and other bits and pieces. Right, so now that I've got that done, I'm going to just measure what size panel I can have inside of this. So if I do 3 3/4 by 5 3/8, that should be really like enough. So I'm just going to grab this. So 5 3/8 by 3 and, was it 3.5? Oh, yeah, that will fit in. Oh no, 3 3/4. So let's do 3 3/4. Because you want it so that it's a nice, like quite a nice snug fit. You're going to have it, you want it so it still moves, but you do want to have a nice snug fit. So now I've done that, let's move this and let's do our background. So we are going to use the lollipop stencil, and I'm going to come in with, so I'm going to grab my stamp set, and I'm going to take out everything that I've already coloured in. I think that, there's loads of them. It took me forever. Well, when I say forever, it wasn't that long. But I think I'm going to go with that lolly. I like that lolly. Right, now let me move these. And what I want to do is I want to get all of my little ice creams. And I'm going to sort of try and keep the same sort of colours. So we're wanting the reds, the browns and the orange with a little bit of lime in there. So I'm going to keep all of these bits out, like all my little lolly bits out, which I can see being a pain in the butt when it comes to putting them in, but I think it'll be worth it. You also want to grab some sequins as well, because I think we should definitely put some sequins in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find somewhere that I like on my, yes, I quite like that. Now, something that I always say I'm going to do and never do, but we are going to do, is get some tape. And we're going to pop this down. So I'm just using some post-it note tape. Okay. So I'm just going to pop that on there. And then I'm just going to pop this on there. And that should keep it in place for me. So I'm going to start off with the Twisted Citron, the same one that we've just used. So I'm going to start off with that. I'm going to start off with it in that corner. Okay. And then I'm going to come in with some, where is it? Abandoned Coral. And then a carved, oh no, I'm going to come in with the carved pumpkin next, I think. So let's get that. I'm just going to do this. And what I want to do is try and get a nice blend. So coming back in like so. And then finishing off with, if I can, there we go, with our Abandoned Coral. So like so. And again, I'm going to come back in with the orange and just give that a nice blend in between them both. Well, just like so. Yeah, Right, now let's see what that is going to look like. Oh, that looks fab. That looks absolutely fabulous. I love that. Okay, so I'm just going to get rid of this ink off here. Now I need to remember which ones I've used and put a little sticker on the top of these. Yeah, so green, orange and red, and then I know that they will be the permanent colours for these. Right, okay, so now I've got rid of that. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to build up our shaker. So I'm going to come in and try and find my acetate wherever it is. Where have you gone? Oh, I can't see it anywhere. Can you see it, guys? Do you know what? This is one... Oh, there it is. One thing that is a bit annoying about acetate is not being able to find it. Now, I use sellotape for this bit. I prefer sellotape. I don't know why. I just think that sellotape seems to just work that much nicer. It does not look attractive, I will tell you that, but I do prefer it. So all I'm doing now is I'm thinking this might be a bit too thick, but acetate, but I'm just getting my sellotape and I'm running it across that edge and sticking it down to my cardstock layer like so. And it doesn't have to look nice because we're not going to see it. You're going to have it stuck down onto your card. So then we're going to do the next bit, and you want to do 3 sides, so you want to go stick them all down to the 3 sides. Okay, and then we're going to bring this one over like so. Oops. And that's it. Okay, so like I said, this is not looking pretty at all, but you know, we're not going to see it, so it is all good. So there is our shaker bit. So now all we need to do is bits and pieces in. So I'm going to go in my sequin drawer. Ooh, I think we'll have some gold stars. Oh, I've got some gorgeous brown sequins here. They'll go nice. I've never even opened them. Look at that. What a waste. Right. Not even using them. So, open that up because I'm just going to take all of these off here. Like so. And dump them in. Okay. And then I'm going to put some gold stars in as well. That's quite a lot of gold stars, but it's fine. I'm going to put some more of them in because it is quite a big panel that we're going to be filling. So as you can see, you do want quite a bit in there. So, and then painstakingly, I'm going to pop these in so that they're all facing the right way. I have a feeling they're going to be able to flip though. I hope not, but we're just going to pop these in like so. Okay. Like that. Oh, no. Turn the other way. And then these are all just going to sit in and they will shake. How cool is that? Then once we have all of our little bits and pieces in, now I have loads of these. Oh, I've just put one in the wrong way around. That's no good. And again. Oh, that one did a little dance. Come on. So I'm going to pop these in with my tweezers because this is just going terribly. Okay. Come on. Oh, no. Stay that way, please. Right, okay, so there we have it. Oh, there's a couple that have turned. Yeah, it looks like they're all going to be able to turn. Which is a bit of a shame. Oh, just spilled them. But you can still see them, which is really cool. So now they've done that, I've just folded that over, and we're just going to do the same. Put plenty of tape on to stick that down with. And if you get any that goes over the edge, we just snip that off. So there is our shaker panel all done, ready to be stuck onto our card. So let's grab our card base. Okay. And this is just going to sit on there like that. Let's pick up these. I should have really put the lid on. So I would say this is definitely a lesson on how not to craft. Oh dear. Honestly, guys, I think it's just going to be one of those days, isn't it? Where it doesn't matter what you do. You just, yeah, it all goes sort of wrong. But I've had this idea in my head since getting the stamp set, and it's only now that I've been able to get to do it, and I've just wanted to do it so much. So, right, let's glue this down. So, a couple of options of gluing this down. I am just going to use some double-sided tape for this. I'm actually going to use my, I was going to use my thick tape. Nope, it's not there. Where could it be? Yeah. Have no idea, so we're just going to use this tape. So I'm just using some double-sided tape, and we're just going to stick that all over the back. I will use some liquid glue as well, so I'm going to use a bit of both. Okay, so making sure it's well adhered, because you don't want this to lift up at all. Okay, wrong side. And then we're just going to take off the release paper for all of this. Okay. Right. And then I'm going to keep going. And then where there isn't any tape, oh, I'm glad the lid was on that one. Where there isn't any tape, that's where I'm going to put some glue. Okay. So, grabbing my glue. Oh, we've left it without the lid for too long. There we go. So, I'm just going to pop the glue on just in between. Because then we're getting the best of both worlds, aren't we? Okay, so then I'm just going to line this up, and we're going to stick that down like so. Okay, and there is our really cool shaker. How awesome is that? So now that we've done that, I'm going to have my ice cream there. Then we've got these gorgeous cabochons, which I'm thinking probably don't go now because we've gone different colours, but I still like them. I still like them. Oh, they do look fab. They're just so cute, but I don't think they go. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. Although, I know what will go, some of the chocolate ones. Let's put them in there. Let's get the chocolate out and have a look, see what we can sort of add in. So we could have that. A piece of chocolate, yes, definitely. Maybe even a cake. Oh, I like the pretzel. The pretzel's nice. Oh, I like it. Right, we're going to go with the chocolate. We're going to go with the chocolate, guys. Right, so let's glue this on. So I'm just going to use my glue. Now I'm hoping the wet glue, it should do. I can't see why it wouldn't be able to stick to the acetate, but yeah. I've used wet glue on acetate before. I know, just don't touch it for a while. And then we're just going to stick these down. And again, I'm just going to use my wet glue for this. So I'll put that one there. And then let's pop this on. Okay. So just going all the way around, like so. Fill that up. Oh. Yeah, just making sure that definitely goes on. And then last but not least, I do feel like we need something else on. So I think I'm going to put that chocolate leaf on, the maple leaf, or is it oak leaf? I don't know. It's one of them. So now I just need to leave them to dry completely. Well, that is our shaker card. How cool is that? I love it. I do love making a shaker card. I think, yeah, shaker cards are just absolutely awesome, aren't they? And we got to use some of these gorgeous cabochons as well on our card. So here are the 2 cards for today, guys. I really do hope you have enjoyed this video. I've really enjoyed making it for you. And yeah, do check out the description box below. I will leave all details for you guys of where you can pick up these stamps, stencils and dies if you would like them. So yeah, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, do take care and happy crafting. Bye.